welcome to Curtis High Fitness. What I'm going to be going through today is the top 5 pre-workout drinks of 2014. So far it's March and this is going to change a lot as I try new ones. I know if I have a new favourite I will update this and put it in the place of the one that is in that position. So as you can see, I have a list of pre-workouts right in front of me. There's some big names, some small names, but these are the most popular range of pre-workouts. Now this video is not going to be in depth giving you all the nutrients information of each one. It's just going to be giving you the basics of what made me feel best whilst training, what gave me the best pumps, what made me more focused and things like that. So we're not going scientifically into detail about the product, so apologies for that. But hopefully, you know, a lot of people, that does bore a lot of people. So this is just going to be a quick video showing you my top 5 pre-workout supplements. Number 5, what we're going to go through is beta-alanine. Now beta-alanine is, I've put this in 5th place, literally because it is good. But the reason it's in 5th place is I was told that obviously most pre-workouts do have beta-alanine in them, and beta-alanine is the substance that gives you the tingle as such. It's an amino acid, obviously. Try not to go too in depth in it, but yeah, basically it's what gives you the tingle. And a lot of people hate this feeling. I particularly, this is something that I do look for in a pre-workout. I love that feeling of, wow, you know, something's hitting me, I'm working. And so I decided to try pure beta-alanine. Now this is the Protein Works. It's just a make. There's loads of companies do pure beta-alanine, so it's not just got to be that make. And yeah, basically I've been having this. This is the one I'm currently using, but it's in 5th place because all it does is actually gives you the tingle, and that's it. I've been having this now. You know, I have 2 scoops of that, and it's about 5 grams. I think it's about 5 grams. Let's have a look. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it is. But literally, it will just give me the tingle, and it doesn't give me any focus. It doesn't give me any motivation. There's no pump there. All I'll do is I'll sort of have this 15-20 minutes before I start working out, and within, you know, by the time I'm actually working out, all of a sudden my face is going a bit tingly. Feel like you got a little bit of ants everywhere, and I'm waiting for the kick and focus to kick in and me the drive to want to, you know, work out, but it never happens. And although, you know, this will probably be a great thing to add to something else, but on its own that's why it's in 5th place. In 4th place we have MuscleTech Nanov. Now last year, if you asked me last year my top supplements, this would have been number 1 last year. Simply because it was new to me. The first time I ever had it, I kind of thought, right, we'll do exactly what it says, put a scoop in, and I was absolutely on fire. Everything about it was like, whoa, this is the best workout I've ever had. The focus was there, the tingle was there, the pumps was there, and it was like the best thing I'd ever seen. Sadly, for some reason, I don't know if it's because I've become immune to it or whatever it is, but I kind of got I thought Nanov was the best one last year, I'll get it again this year, try it. This year, I don't know if they've changed the product at all, but it just didn't have that at all for me. It kind of, the first time, it kind of hit me a little bit, but it just wasn't the same as what I was used to the time before. And I kept trying it. I've obviously used the whole tub now, and it never actually really kicked in for me. It was just, it was good, but you know, if the old Nano Vapor was out there, it might be exactly the same, I don't know. But for some reason the old one was just brilliant, and I did get a buzz, and like I said, maybe I am just immune to pre-workouts now, but this year I got that again and it just wasn't the same, although it did give me focus, it did give me pump, so I do like it, and that's the reason it's number 4. Number 3, we're going to go for MusclePharm Assault. Now MusclePharm are, if you follow my videos, I do some MusclePharm stacks. I'll post one of them up here. I do like a 6-week MusclePharm stack, and you will know that it is one of my favourite products. However, the Assault it's rank 3, so it's good, but this is the new formula of Assault. The old one, the older salt I was having, it was pretty weak. I mean, I wasn't getting much of a pump out of it. The older salt wouldn't make the top 5, but the new improved formula is number 3 because it does give you the tingles badly. It gives you that focus, it gives you that drive, and it's a really good supplement. Muscle Farm are one of the best companies out there. Corey Gregory, who is the owner of Muscle Farm, is a great bloke. He's a great ambassador of the sport. He practices what he preaches. If you ever see his physique, it's absolutely amazing. And all the athletes of Muscle Farm just seem, you know, brilliant. So I do like Muscle Farm, and it's number 3 because it's a great product. Okay, so we're getting into the top 2 pre-workout supplements now. Now number 2 for me, it's a bit of a contradiction here, but number 2 is Craze. Now this is DS, yeah, DS are the make, and Craze is the brand formula, I don't know. But Craze, yeah, pre-workout Craze. Now this has had a lot of press recently because there was a substance in this which made a couple of athletes fail a test, which is never good. I know Rob Richards, who is someone I look up to a lot, he won the UK BFF, and they found a substance in this that wasn't labelled and it made him fail, so he actually lost his crown. And so he probably hates this product. But the reason it's number 2 is for the pre-workout factor, that it does give you focus, energy, pumps. It is a brilliant, you know, pre-workout. Now, the reason I actually tried Craze is because I looked on all different websites, bodybuilding.com, well, there was loads of different websites, and Craze was ranked number 1. Everyone said Craze is the best pre-workout. So I did try it, and I did really like. I know Furious Pete rates that 10 out of 10, and you know, he's a great bloke, so he tries more products than I've tried, and he rates that, I think, number 1 still. But yeah, pre-workout Craze is really good. I haven't had it, I had this last year, so I haven't actually had it this year. I just kept the tub. I'm not sure what they've done, if they've removed the products that were banned before, so I can't give you that information. But as a pre-workout, it worked absolutely brilliant for me, and I did really like it. Now we're going to go for the number 1 pre-workout, and it's probably going to surprise a lot of you. I have actually done a review on this before, I'll post that up in a moment, but my favourite pre-workout has to be BSN No Explode. Now, I don't know why, but this was the first ever pre-workout that I tried, and I just think sometimes, you know, when you go back to your basics of what worked for you, what didn't, I mean, No.Xplode, for me, has no bad points. It is an absolutely amazing product. BSN are obviously a company who are really, you know, they're awesome. One of the best, if not the best, in the world for supplements. And, you know, it is just an absolute awesome product. I mean, they have had, like, this is the new one, I think, yeah, 2.0. The original No.Xplode is as good, if not better, who knows, I don't know, you know, they're on par. But No.Xplode, as an overall substance, it just gives you everything you need in a pre-workout. It is the original, it is the best, do you know what I mean? It gives you the focus, the energy, the pumps, the endurance, lets you go longer, it gives you the tingle, it gives you absolutely everything you need in a pre-workout. Now, I know this is a popular brand, and I know a lot of you would have already tried this, but, you know, I don't think you can beat the original, the best, and, you know, before pre-workouts were around, No.Xplode was the one. You know, it was the first, the main one that kicked off all the pre-workouts. And there's a lot of companies that go for something similar to this with, like, you know, Explode, and they kind of try to give you all the same things that are sort of in this, but it all originates from this. BSN, for me, is the number 1 pre-workout, and when I finish using my beta-alanine, I will be going back on to BSN No.Xplode. However, there are some that I haven't tried. There are products I haven't tried. Now I'm just going to go through them quickly. First of all, we have the Jack 3D. It's empty because I borrowed this tub off someone, but this is the original Jack 3D. Now I know this got banned. I'll prove there's nothing in it, just so you don't think I'm taking banned substances, but this was the original Jack 3D, and this was meant to be the, you know, one of the best things that pre-workout out there. But I have tried the new Jack 3D, which is the Micro, which is the new formula, which has actually had all the bad stuff taken out of it. And that is actually good, but it just didn't make the top 5. Fast Fuel is another one I tried. It's from, who actually did this? RSP Nutrition. Fast Fuel, it was again ranked really high on bodybuilding.com, man. Everyone was saying this is the one to try. For me, this is probably, yeah, out of them all, the worst pre-workout I've actually ever tried. It didn't do anything for me. It didn't give me the pump. It tasted a bit horrible. And yeah, it didn't really do anything for me. Now the next, I know I said I'm going to try BSN next, but there are a few that I haven't tried that I want to try. I'd love for someone out there to send me samples so I didn't have to buy the massive tubs, and then I could, you know, if I like them, then I'll buy the big tubs. But the ones that I want to try are Curse. I've heard that that is really good. So Curse, I want to buy Platinum Pre from Optimum Nutrition, and I also want to buy Super Pump from Gatsby Nutrition. They are the 3, my next 3 to try. Let me know what you think, if there are better pre-workouts out there for you, or even if you've got a natural sort of ingredient that you use, like, you know, coffee, beta-alanine, a little bit of a mix of things, what you have for your pre-workout that gets you that pump, energy and focus. I would love to hear from it. So please subscribe to this channel. Like I said, I am going to try to do more supplement reviews. I am going to try monthly to sort of try a new pre-workout and tell you what I feel of it, and if it makes the top 5. And yeah, so I would love to hear from you. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and there'll be more great videos and workout videos coming soon.